They're just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Houston. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. First carry for Joe Mixon. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On first down, it's Scannable. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Penix. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. His 12th touchdown of the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and it's good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. On the move left. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw is Nix. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And 3rd down coming up.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 41 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw is Penix. And he gets that one complete to Collins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down. Here's Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he gets this up close to the 40. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll look the middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down, Denver.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Moving left. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throw it. Mix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Second and 11. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking off.
And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver.
But I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
To kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's second and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
That's your man. That's your man.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. He'll come up to third and 3.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. space at the 15. And he is out of bounds. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeout. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll go right back to Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Penix. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Jordan. Touchdown, Texans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score Texans 17. Broncos 7.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Mix now on first and 10. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
second down. Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Nix from the gun on third down. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Nix gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Here's Dobbins. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A run with Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Send a man in motion right. Now Nick's going to look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They motion a receiver right. On second down, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play.
That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. the run game and the pass game. Everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the fourth quarter. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Mixon, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
2 runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Penix, and that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And back deep is Marvin Mims. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. You look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Nix to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A first down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down. And in motion is Ingram. Nix going to throw again on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Now, on 2nd and long. The slot man in motion right. Throw it. Nix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here we go. First and goal. A run with Dobbins. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Here's Dobbins, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Back to throw is Nix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. The crowd. Does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one. And a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win. And the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. To throw is Nix. And he'll get in. An incredible gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by one. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And the This one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.